All right.
Welcome.
Welcome in, everybody. Didn't mean to interrupt my boy. We're here, whatever episode this is. We took a little break. How was vacation, man?
Vacation part one was nice. Went to the beach. It was raining though, first 2 days. Um, and my son is actually staying in Hilton Head until Sunday. He got stung by a jellyfish today, but boom, 2 hours later gets to ride a pony. So
Nice.
I think it balances out. I think he had a pretty good day.
Worked
Going to
yourself
Nashville
out.
next week. That's about it.
Hell yeah. I
Work.
thought you were going back to back like right away. I was surprised for you that you told me you were at work today. So, but hell yeah, man. Sounds like y'all been having
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, man. It's been sick.
Yeah, I know. I enjoyed the shit on my vacation. I'm sure you did too.
Yeah, man.
Did you watch the Belgrade card? Did you
Man, I
get a
did
chance?
watch the Belgrade card. That
Yeah.
card was a banger from the
Bro,
jump.
best card of the year. Best card of the
Yeah,
year. It ain't even close. 10 first round finishes, 12 finishes in total. That was the best card to bet on, dude. And if it wasn't for Alexander bitch ass Rakic, your boy would be up 10 bands right now.
that's crazy.
I just hate that motherfucker with everything in me. I hate him so much. Just give him Gable Stevenson.
Yeah, man. Top to bottom, it was a really fun card. Belgrade is a beautiful place. It's funny. I'll not talk about it, but it's a beautiful place. I like to visit Belgrade one day, and the crowd
That's what I
was
was about to
really in
say.
it.
Crowd
Yeah, the
was
crowd was.
rocking, bro. It reminded me
Yeah,
of that
bro.
first fucking I don't know which part of England they were in, but the whatever card it was where Patty sub Jordan Levitt motherfuckers was in there high as hell with their shirts off. That shit was lit. It kind of reminded me of that. So it was a fun ass card, bro. And every fighter
Yeah.
came out ready to fuck shit up from the start. Stephanie Luciano, we can just go down the fight card, man. Fuck it. Stephanie Luciano comes in. She takes a couple little hard punches and immediately course corrects and gets a submission early in the first round. I think we've had 4 or 5 cards in a row that started with a finish in the first fight, man.
Yeah, man, it was sick. It was just it kept rolling. You're like, all right, when's it gonna stop? When's it gonna stop? I can't remember exactly what fight went to the decision, but
Yeah, it was
it was crazy.
it was a hell of a fucking card, dude. Like it was such a good card that I could remember the exact fight order without looking at it of who won where. Like in the next fight, Jovan Lika, I was so hyped to watch this dude fight. I just wish I'd have sniped this line a little better, dude. Him to win in round one by KO was plus 470. And I was looking for a solid bet all night and just throw like $40 on. And I had put that $40 on that slip I sent you where Rakic fucked me over, but I would have won $700 if it hit. But I should have put it on Lika. And I was watching that. I had Lika round one and KO or sub on like 9 tickets, bro. I mean, that motherfucker was my hit for the week, dude. I just didn't play any singles because I'm stupid. And I was watching him get leg kicked to death, and then he just lands that body kick, bro. He's a big motherfucker, dog. And he weighed 60 pounds more than that guy. And I'm watching, like, why don't you get him up against the cage and just maul him? And he just takes his time and kicks him in the belly, fucks him up. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
cool,
drops him a
man.
nasty kick,
Yeah, that was a
nasty
gnarly
kick.
kick from a big guy, dude. It was a hell of a fucking way to win his fucking UFC debut in his home country. There was a lot of Serbian people or people from Belgrade on this card. Love to see it. It was a fun ass card, man.
Yeah, yeah. Lika showed out, and really all the Serbians did well up
Mm-hmm.
until the main card. Um,
Nina Milicevic, I just noticed she KO'd Haley Cow and she got performance of the night for that.
yeah, I
Um,
did see that.
Mateusz Rembecki, he fucked up Prepelic. I mean, what a dominant murder spree he had. And
Yeah,
then
yeah. It was just he had him up, bro. He had his
it was
leg
just too
tied up. It
easy.
was
Yeah,
everything. It
it
was
was too easy,
ridiculous.
bro. The ref could have stopped it like 40 punches sooner too, honestly, because he wasn't going nowhere. And then we had a questionable fucking finish here at the Bogdangrad and Dennis Bazookia. So,
Yeah,
first off, let me start by saying Grad likes to make me fucking nervous, bro, because he let Bazooka have way too much success on the feet in this fight. And just really like defensive clinch work. He just was not having any answer for what Bazooka was doing. I get he was trying to get that big knockout to have between back. But Grad, man, has no cardio. That's been as clear as day since the Luke Riley fight. That motherfucker, bro, he was halfway through
Yeah.
round 2, and I luckily my ticket hit. It was him with a finish, and then Leak round 1, and somebody else. So I was already up for the night, thank God. But that was the biggest sweat of my life watching that. And then the ref called that a tap. Clearly wasn't a tap, but I got paid for it. So,
Dude.
it's like, so I was like, "Fuck yeah, yeah, call that tap," because
Yeah, man.
he
Like
had nothing left.
watching it in real time and boom boom look like a tap and then seeing that slow mo just sucks for that fighter, bro.
I
It's
didn't even
like,
think it looked like a tap in real time neither, man. I just think the ref sucked. that
yeah, yeah, that's a
was my
possibility too.
that was my thoughts on him, man. I was like, "Fuck it, he got me paid."
That's all that fucking matters, really.
Dude, I wish I had just played submission by itself. It was like plus 700, dog. It would have been a beautiful one.
Oh, yeah, that would have
But
been
yeah,
sick.
that was it was a good fight while it lasted. I won't lie. I'm not mad that Bazooka put up a fight because it's what they're supposed to do. I was just like, dude, what the fuck, Grad? But another painful watch, man. Mark Volagdeen, dude. I thought he was gonna get it done in the first 10 seconds, bro. I mean, that dude ran right into his fucking right hook.
I love that guy. That
I
guy
do too.
is sensational, bro. Like I
Russian
want him to
Chad.
be I want him to be like watch my house at night type shit. Like be my security guard for the rest of my life. He's
Be
like
like,
this big
he's your
but he
nanny.
bangs, man. He needs to
Yeah,
go to if he
I
can
think
make
he'll the flyweight.
flyweight,
Yeah.
if he can make flyweight, bro, that guy's a champion, man. He's a zombie in there, bro. He just
Yeah.
keeps going.
Yeah,
So
he I mean, even after he didn't finish the dude with the the knockdown, he was sitting there doing well with the knees, putting him in the clinch, and he was putting on a clinic trying to get the guy out of there. It's just that dude finally realized, like, holy shit, this little fucker hits hard, and
yeah.
decided I'm actually gonna instead use my height and reach. That's about all I'm gonna do instead. And
Yeah,
it went from
those short guys, bro, when they face taller opponents, like we saw Kavanaugh
they
drop
floor him, man.
Royale. Yeah, I mean those overhand rights just off them, son.
Yeah, I like it
Everything their
though.
little bodies got in themselves just
I'm here
throwing.
for it, man. I mean, fuck, Van's kind of small, dude. I mean, speaking of
Yeah.
which, I'm so happy that they rebooked him and Pantoja. I told everybody Pantoja would be back sooner than they said. They were like, no, he's done. I bet he comes back and beats Van, man.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
But yeah, that's not either here nor there yet. Then we had your Welsh gangster got put in the ground.
Dude, yeah.
Dude,
Man, I really like Oban, bro. Like, but I mean his chin is cooked. Dude,
yeah.
he got with a hit with a jab, man, and he was like,
A jab folded him twice, bro.
yeah,
Twice. It
yeah.
folded him twice, man. That's where I bet on Oliveira KO round 1. That was another good play of the night. This card was stacked up for us to rob Vegas. And I'm just such a degenerate and can't stop putting in parlays that I couldn't even come up. Actually, I did come up. I don't know why I'm saying that, but
Yeah, you
could have
had a
came up.
nice little hit.
I could have came up more. Fuck Rakic. He's a piece of shit. But yeah, Michael Oliveira, I really like this guy. I was watching his highlights. I've actually been able to watch film more often now. I've developed a better schedule, and watching his shit was bad. That dude fought in the LFA was knocking dudes stiff. He's just a menace. I don't know who they're going to give him next that can survive that jab from Hill. I know everybody is on Oban's chin. I don't think Oban's chin was the problem there. I think the problem was Oliveira's hand. That's my whole thing.
Yeah, he's a super powerful guy, new Brazilian dude, working his way through the welterweight division.
Chiseled from stone.
Yeah, yeah. It's in great shape. It's just knocking people out, man. I think he's gonna keep doing it too for a little bit.
Dude. That motherfucker's stance was just he killed Oban. He had him fucking flattened out dead. Poor guy. That was Dovey tweeted. He said Oban Elliott slammed out again, and it was emoji like it was like
Damn.
yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? He could have won that last fight. He just decided to get subbed instead.
Yeah, he's probably gonna go fight for like MVP or something like that.
He'll be back, bro. He's a good enough fighter. They've given him tough guys. They shouldn't cut him after a KO like that, unless they're already decided they were going to cut him before this fight, and that's why they gave him Oliveira. But I don't know. I kind of feel like Ludovic Klein's in a similar situation as Oban Elliott. So Tafik Messiah finished him round 2. It was a hell of a fucking fight. And Tafik, I don't know if you get this, man, but whenever the fight night's going on and whether I have skin on it or not, I'll get to the fights that are coming up, and as the dudes are walking out, it just feels like the vibe has shifted. And I was just feeling Tofik, bro, as an underdog right when they were coming out, bro. And That motherfucker came out to kill Ludovic Klein. I love Ludovic Klein. Both of these guys I'm really big fans of, so this was a perfect fight for me. Klein doesn't ever walk backwards. Tofik was fucking that fucked up ankle up. He
Dude,
was
yeah, man.
tearing it
Tofik,
up.
he look. I mean, he did. He looked like a savage in there that night. Ludovic Klon had no answers for the pace and like aggression that
Mm-hmm.
Tofik was bringing into the
Mm-hmm.
octagon. Man, it was just he got sauced. He
Yeah,
got
he got
sauced.
he got assassinated. It was bad. That poor guy
Yeah.
got taken the fuck out. Tofik, I mean, redeemed himself in my opinion from the Ignacio cheating situation. So took a clean murder this time around. So that was cool.
Yeah.
And
That
then we had
Ignacio
a
fight was crazy.
dude. Yeah, the Ignacio fight got to be up for fight of the year for real. But then we had this disappointing next fight to start the card, and this was another guy that broke me. I had $300 sitting in cash outs, bro, before Milos Janicic's fight started. All right, his like $80 of it was just him. He was the last leg. If he'd have hit, it'd been like $400. They were only giving me $80 cash out. He goes in, takes a leg kick from hell, and his leg shuts down. That was like I started hearing the sirens play, dog. I was like, there goes my parlay, bro. There goes my fucking parlay. Because as soon as he took that leg kick, he stepped back and I seen bro's toes do like this.
Oh yeah, man.
He was just walking on his toes and they weren't even straight. Like one was like sideways, one was like just tucked up under the other. Like his whole leg shut down. And then this goofball, I get you shouldn't take him to the ground because he's a sub guy, but at least clinch something, get off your feet a little bit. Then throws a head kick with that fucking compromised leg, and then compromises his other leg.
Yeah.
I mean, and takes 3 more leg kicks and gets taken down and submitted with ease by this fucking Prison Break main character looking motherfucker. I mean,
Oh man,
it was so
yeah, this
disappointing,
wild
bro.
card.
It was this dude's got a Mario mushroom tattooed on him, and he fucking his leg gave out immediately. That's just disrespectful, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
And so then we had another upset right after, and this one I genuinely felt was coming, bro. But I did bet on Chepo. Let me say that. But the tickets I had Chepo on were done already by the time we got to this fight. So I just felt like Urbina was gonna fuck dude up. I mean, all Chepo's fights, if he gets caught, it's because he's being dumb, and he was going in there being dumb. This fight lasted a minute and a second, and Gilbert Urbina KO'd him and did some wholesome shit. Looked at Serbia. He's like, I did the eagle for y'all. Where the fuck that means, I don't know. But it was good to see him finally get a win, and it was a nasty one. Chepo, I don't think, is UFC caliber at all. I think he can knock anybody out if they just stand still or in a corner for him to wail on them. But I think Gilbert Urbina himself showed if you could take 2 or 3 of his best shots, weave to the right and counter, you could beat him. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to make Valentin look better than you, and he did exactly that. Let me say that.
Yeah, Seppo, he just was swinging wild, chin up in the air.
Gilbert Urbina. My bad. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. I was reading this right here.
No, you're fine. You shoot.
He got KO of the night with this, bro. That's the crazy part. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. God, dude. Yeah, dude came in and got killed. He's from Slovakia, and so was Ludovic Klein. So Slovakia went 0-2 Saturday.
Who was next on that bout list?
Todorovic and Robert Valentin was a great fight as long as it lasted. I actually didn't get to watch it. I didn't get to watch that one at all. Tell me what happened. I just seen Valentin got a sub.
Valentin got a sub, looked better than him. But the funniest part about that was he beat Buddy in his home country, subbed him out, and then made him translate for him to the Serbian crowd, bro. Like that, that was nuts to me.
Bro, I was going ham cleaning the house trying to watch this, and I missed Valentin's fight, and I just felt like he was going to get a quick win anyway, so I was like, fuck it. And I come back, and I see Todorovic narrating, and I was like, oh, this is weird. One of them lost, and they're both here. I was like, Todorovic must have won and kept Valentin here to thank him. And then I realized, no, Valentin won. I was like, hey, that's what's up.
And, dude, that's crazy.
It was pretty cool, man. But yeah, and then it was pretty cool. But then I didn't even think about that until you pointed out. I was like, damn, he did just make him narrate for him in his home country after submitting him.
That was sick. I mean, I understand that overseas, that the respect is a little bit different here, and they value different things. So it doesn't mean to to them what it meant to us, but like
Yeah,
seeing that, like my first reaction is like, look at buddy, he just got
yeah.
tapped out in his home country now.
Look at Serbia's whack
Yeah,
asses. Especially
yeah.
with this motherfucker who came out next to represent them, man. Bitch ass Alexander Rakic. Fuck you. You've moved up and have improved nowhere. It's fucking awful to watch. I don't understand how you still have a job. And I can only say that you probably do is because Tabora has a fucking job still. Because he shouldn't have a job neither. And I love Tabora, but this
I
dude needs to
like
go.
Rakic, yeah,
Bro,
but he
Rakic
should have been
is
able to finish that fight. That was
bro.
ridiculous.
You're trying to tell me he couldn't unloaded for 40 seconds one time in 15 minutes? You're not UFC caliber, bro. If you can't stay in a fight for one 40-second combination that's gonna clear your whole tank, and you moved up to fix that problem, fuck you, Alexander Rakic. You owe me $4,000. I hate you. Fuck you. I know the Serbians were disappointed in your performance. Don't try and sit there and act proud of it. It was terrible. You let the fat guy knee you up the middle for 15 minutes straight, dude.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
your
it
home
did suck.
country, man.
That should have been one that went that got to finish. Rakic should have been able to finish that fight.
I
He's
mean,
an exciting fighter at times, especially I mean at light heavyweight. I mean he bounces around, throws powerful shots, but uh,
yeah. Two fights went to decision. The Mark Vilogdin fight and the Alexander Rakic fight. Mark Vilogdin, understandable. They're smaller guys. Fucking dude on a heavyweight debut in your home country. First time they've ever been to fucking Belgrade, and you fucking fart on the mic. Oh, I hate that guy. He's a fucking asshole. I didn't even like him before this shit happened, and everything told me not to bet on this fucker. But I was like, fuck it. I'm feeling knockouts everywhere today. So let's go Rakic, knockout or sub. I should have took knockout or points. My dumb ass took knockout or sub. He didn't do either one. He subbed out after the first round. He's fucking weak. All right, I'm done ranting, man. All right, fucking Jan Blachowicz, Navajo Sterling.
yeah, Jan, I think in this fight showed his age a little bit.
Yes,
And
big
because
time.
I don't think Navajo Sterling is like world caliber championship fighter. Do I think he can be champion in today's light heavyweight
Yeah,
division? Yes.
yeah.
But dude seems a little stagnant at times, but when he touches you, obviously
He
you go
also
to
got
bed.
dropped. He
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
dropped once or twice in this fight too. I'm pretty sure it was twice.
Yeah.
But
He fights somebody like legit
Jamal Hill
top
would
three,
fuck
top
him
five.
up, bro. Jamal Hill would fuck him up, dog.
Jamal Hill is fucking
Jamal Hill
going
would
heavyweight.
not get taken down by him. First off, I knew you were gonna say that. I'm looking at you. I see it in your eyes right now. Jamal Hill would destroy Navajo Sterling. I'm telling the whole world that right now. He's
Jamal
not
Hill looked
even.
like he ate Navajo Sterling,
I
dog.
know, but I'm talking about prime Jamal Hill for that one fight.
Oh,
No,
shit,
honestly,
maybe.
for that whole run, bro, he fucking looked just ridiculous. But no, in all honesty, Navajo looked good.
Yeah,
After getting dropped, he still, I don't know. The thing with him, man, is there's something I feel like he's missing, and I can't put my finger on it. And
I agree.
it's not that I'm saying that in terms of not being a champion. I feel like in terms of not being a star. And it's crazy because like his skill set's so well rounded right now. Like when he got past Kutalaba, I was like, oh shit, okay.
He's got the look, man. If he was
Uh,
great on the mic, he has the look. But if he's so bad on the mic. He's got the bleach blonde hair, the tattoos. He's
he
massive.
just looks like a fucking anime character, bro. Like he reminds me of fucking Tombstone from Spider Man, dog.
If his personality was like Dan Hooker, bro, he'd be a fucking superstar.
Yeah, probably. But also he tries to show his personality, and it just seems cringe too. That's the other thing. It sucks. But regardless, and I'm not even trying to knock on him at all. Regardless, whatever happens here in this fight, realistically, his homeboy is a champ. So what the fuck goes on? If he
Yeah,
beats Yuri Khalil or Paulo Costa next, then Olberg is still the champ. You know,
yeah,
realistically, where do we go from there? We're sitting in another Marab and Aljo situation.
yeah.
And,
I
and
agree. He's
City
bottlenecked.
Kickboxing, they're gay about it. They probably won't even fucking let them spar together if they're both fucking up there ranking near the champ. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He did look impressive. I won't lie. I ain't been impressed by Navajo Sterling this whole time, and I'm a huge Jan guy. I know Jan's 43, so I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt. Um, Jan dropped him, and Navajo was able to work around that problem. He just landed a nice fucking overhand that dropped Jan, and I've never seen
I
Jan
mean,
fall
pushed
like
him
that.
across
Yeah,
the ring, bro.
yeah, like hit him
Fuck the
hard,
god.
made Jan fly, and Jan took fucking damage from a
Yeah,
lot of
that
dudes. I mean, clean and never flew like that. Thiago Santos might have been the only guy to do him like that.
and he cut him up bad, dude. It was
Yes, and
fucked
then
up.
the elbows on top was the best part of his game in that fight because, well, I don't know, because like I knew he had the ground game, but I didn't know that he had improved so much on the feet. But I also think it's in the situation that Jan's 43, his reflexes are gone.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Guskov dropped him too, if I remember correctly.
I hate Guskov.
Yeah, but Guskov dropped him too. I'm pretty sure.
That
I just didn't
cheating,
remember it.
that cheating motherfucker, bro. Smiling when the match ended. He's like,
I didn't
"Yeah,
even
bro, thank you."
bother. I didn't even bother
Ah,
watching that fight. I knew he was
dude,
getting mauled, but yeah.
he didn't get balled, bro.
I'm
Like it
glad.
was ridiculous.
I'm glad that Jan and him's fight fell out because I didn't want to see them fight again. It was stupid they were booking that. They were trying to give Jan a retirement fight and Guskov a big name on his resume. Fucking cares. You got but hella people. You could have had that just be Guskov and Navajo from the start, but I mean, it
Yeah,
worked out. It worked out good. It is what it is. But Navajo got performance of the night for that, and then a guy who I never gave no credit is on a fucking tear right now on like a 4 or 5 fight first round finish streak, and fucking the doctor is in Uros Medic, bro. Holy
yeah.
shit, that dude, bro. I get to the baby shower waiting on this. I had lost all my tickets because of Rakic, and I was like, chase, 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 chase. So I put another 25 in. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go Uros Medic to win by KO round 1, 2, or 3, and most significant strikes. Easy money, bro. But I'm a degenerate and it wasn't enough money. So I also paired the fucking whatever the WNBA Liberty team is, a New York Liberty or something on there. So Medic, as soon as I got the baby shower, knocked D Rod out. Didn't have to watch UFC anymore. And then here I am having to sweat a WNBA game at a baby shower. I looked like the most progressive motherfucker at the fucking baby shower, dog. And I just finally gave up and cashed out. I was like, fuck it, I doubled my money. I can't take this. Them bitches ended up winning, which makes me sick. But it was only $20 difference. Fucking, but that's another good clip right there, I'm sure. But I can just hear you, I
But
can hear you
dude,
whimper with laughter.
my thing is, bro, um, Medic. I like him. I like his style a lot. I think he's a great fighter. I think he can definitely be the future of the division. Maybe so. Finishes fights, looks great. The only thing that rubbed me the wrong way was leading up to the fight. He said something about how he doesn't like that Daniel Rodriguez being arrested has put a stain on the event. He said that it put a stain on the event. He kind of like talked down about D
Damn.
Rod's situation as if like he was like, me, my people. He was like, we would never like do such a thing or get in trouble with the law. And he was judging him based off
Yeah.
of
Damn.
that. So, and I don't like that at all.
Yeah. So he went out there with
That's
some
real.
he went out there with some animosity, bro. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, I mean, I get it. They're from a different part of the world, but like,
Mm-hmm.
You never know how somebody like
Yeah.
has to come up or what
Well,
they have to do.
that's like Shara. Fucking Shara beat the shit out of somebody in fucking Abu Dhabi for PDA basically for kissing his wife in public, and he was like, "No, like, hey, bro, right here, you don't do that shit." And he was like, "Hey, bro, mind your business." And Shara beat the shit out of him.
Yeah,
I mean, it just it's weird, bro. People do weird shit, but yeah, no, it's fucked up. I didn't know nothing about that. And some, it's fucking weird. Maybe there's no Hispanic people over there. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But
yeah. I was like, nobody, nobody over there has ever
yeah.
been poor, or had a drug
Hey,
problem. You know
dude,
what I'm
I'll tell
saying?
you right now, bro. If they ain't got no Hispanics over there, their houses fucking suck. Everything over there fucking sucks, unless they're relying on the Chinese. But yeah, nah, fucking
Fuck,
yeah,
that's
nah,
so.
the what? Chinese got good infrastructure, bro. They got all kinds of good shit, man.
I don't want to say anything bad about Belgrade. That place seems like paradise.
Bro, fuck him and his pale ass. I've never really cared for Earl Smittich, and I finally started to get around to him because he's cashing my ticket. And I didn't know he did that, so it pisses me off that he did that, honestly. But
No, yeah,
aside from
I don't
that,
like that
yeah,
either.
politics aside, he had a hell of a showing. He fucked up D-Rod, hit him just accurately. My question for him, though, is what's going to happen when he runs into somebody who can take his best punch and then also hits back? That's what I want to see, because so
Yeah, that's kind
far,
of like a Ilya Taporia, Justin Gaethje situation, you know.
well, I don't know,
But
because
not to
Ilya
that
got
level.
dropped by Herbert, early, and then he just went on a tear after.
Yeah,
Whereas this motherfucker, I mean, dude, he just has. I mean, he's been KO'd. He got fucked up by Punahele Soriano for 3 rounds and beat the shit out of him in a master class. He's had moments where he's been just completely dismembered. But I don't know. He's like Steve Garcia to me, bro. He shouldn't be having this streak, but he is. But I don't see him. It's like there's a couple guys right now. Him, CLD, Steve Garcia, all these guys that are entering the rankings. If Nathaniel Wood cracks it, I don't see how far they're gonna go. There's just so much talent. But I don't know.
yeah, I agree.
It was a great card. I loved it. I had a great fucking card, man. It was I was off. I got to watch it at home, and the last fight finished as I walked into the event. So perfect day in fucking Serbia for your boy.
Hell yeah, dog. Let's get
But
into this next one.
yeah, let's you wanna do our shit real quick for that card and then move into the next one?
Absolutely.
All right, so green light, red flags. Let me move mine out first real quick. All right. Just gotta pull this one picture up, sorry. Had that bitch ready. All right, so my green lights, red flags. For my green ones, I had Navajo Sterling. Impressed me the most, ain't gonna lie. Walked through a former champ on short notice. His chin was tested, but he found a way through. His ground game looks impeccable right now, especially in a shitty division like light heavyweight. And he possibly walks through that division. My number 2 on there was Tafik Musayev. The dude's a dog. He has had banger after banger. He puts pressure on you the entire fight. He ate big shots. Can never stop moving forward. He countered with better, powerful, and accurate shots. It seemed like his accuracy got better as the fight went on. He just didn't even care about the distance anymore. He was just throwing perfection. Not to glaze him too much, but he seemed like he game planned from Ludovic's injuries too. Like that fucking break from the Rembeki fight's gonna fuck him up for his career for the rest of his life. I don't know how he's gonna peak now because everybody's gonna tear that leg up, and it fucked him up. So
Yeah.
kudos to that. And then I had Medic on my last green flag. Accuracy, deadly power, that equals a contender. Highest KO streak in the UFC right now. Attacks as soon as the bell rings, and he has been touched in 5 fights. So, and I don't really, it kind of pains me to say because I'm not really a big Medic fan. Then we move to my red flags. You could probably guess who number 1 is. Fuck this guy. Fucking no urgency whatsoever. Still sloppy and hittable. Head movements dog shit. No power increase when he moved at the heavyweight. Stalling for half the rounds in his home fucking country. Couldn't finish a 43-year-old heavyweight that's on a 4-fight skid. Alexander Rakic, you're a big walking red flag. You piece of shit. Ludovic Klein, number 2 for me. And I hate to say this because that's my boy. I love that guy. Cannot handle the pressure as well now when they're tearing his leg down. And I don't know how it's going to affect him, considering he's usually a decision fighter. He gets knockouts, but he's been a decision fighter for most time he's gotten close to the ranking, so it's not really going to help him. And yeah, it just seems like it's hindering his performance. And at number 3, I had fucking Milos Janicic. One fucking leg kick shut your whole nerve down in your fucking foot, bro. You couldn't check it. You couldn't fucking do anything. I mean, no problem solving in a freak accident whatsoever. You threw a head kick with your dead leg. What the fuck, bro? You know what it made me think of? That fucking Whiplash movie. You're rushing, stupid fuck. Why would you do that? Why would you fucking do that? All these dudes could kick my ass. I'm sorry. I'm doing it for satire. Please don't hurt me.
Yeah, the guy got some strong feelings about his red flags this week, man.
Well, it's just because they costed me fucking money. Except for Klein. Klein I didn't bet on.
Get into my green lights for the weekend. Bringing back some good news. I also had Sterling. He's got heavy power. Push the pace forward beyond the way that he did and cut him up bad. He just looks very good going forward. Then I had Bogdan Grad. He's now like a Super Saiyan with his haircut almost. Found a way to finish the fight. He's just got, I don't know. There's something I like about him. There's something like a little ferocity about him.
He's likable. He's likable for sure. I don't know if I think he's top of the crop, but it don't matter what I think. He's done it. So.
Yeah. And then we got Valentin. I'm glad to see Valentin getting on this win streak. Watch him in the UFC on Tough, the Ultimate Fighter. I thought that he was going to walk in the UFC and do some damage. He hit a couple speed bumps, but now he's looking good. He's slicing and dicing Tony Ferguson elbow style, so I like that. I like him a lot. Then we get into red flags. We're going to start with Seppo. That guy has no situational awareness and his chin's all the way up in the air. In the UFC, you're not going to make it.
Yeah.
My boy, Oban Elliott, dude, it just sucks to see, man. He's been going out bad lately. I really like him as a person. Seems like a cool dude. But I don't know. He's probably got like one more fight maybe on his contract. And then if he loses that too, he's probably going to be making his way over to MVP. Then Tybura. I've never been a big Tybura guy. He just, it's what was expected. He got outclassed in the first round, came back a little bit in the second, looked a little bit better, but, he's just aging so much. He's gatekeeping for a while now. So that's going to end my red flags.
The fact that he's still ranked is kind of crazy because they've got so many fighters at heavyweight. I don't know if you noticed, if you get on the UFC app, they have it where you can change the rankings from media ranking to meta ranking. And I was kind of curious what the heavyweight one's looking like for meta. But yeah, no, I agree with everything you said, man. You pointed out just about everything, man. And if you didn't point it out, I did. Hell yeah.
Getting in the war room.
Yeah, dude, let's hear your three.
Let's go, son. Valentin. I want to see him fight some bigger, better, brighter stage. Char Bullet, I think, is a great matchup for him. Char Bullet has not been impressive. He has not been the assassin that he was made out to be. I think they're really trying to build him up. He's got the look and everything. The pirate, one eye, blah blah. Can't fight in the States, kind of gay. But yeah, give him Char Bullet. I want to see that, or I want to see the lead say. The lead say he's been jumping back and forth middleweight to light
fights
heavyweight
next week, dog.
Yeah, I saw that after I wrote
this just down. Seen that. I changed it to Cam Rouston because I had read that right before you told me Delidze, but I didn't know either. Don't feel bad. But
and then I
just wanted to fake shame you.
If they really want to put him in a tough spot, he can face Ikram. That would be
sacrifice.
That's a tough fight. Let's see. I'm down to see if he can actually handle that pressure.
That'd be like me just playing 5-finger fillet right now. I'm better off losing a finger, man.
Then I got Volodine, it's a little baby zombie. Baby Russian zombie.
Russian Chad. That's my dog.
Yeah, he looks like he's like a miniature Alphavich.
He literally looks like Russian Cara France. That's what he reminds me of.
Yeah. He can fight Cody Garbrandt. Cody No Love Garbrandt.
Kill Cody, bro. Send that motherfucker packing.
I'd like to see that fight. I'd like to see him fight Ricky Simone. I think that would be a good one. Ricky's going to try to wrestle him, but Volodin's so crafty once he's on the ground. It's so hard to hold him down unless he's got seriously rocked beforehand.
Yeah.
Or somebody of the kind of like the same skill area right here, somebody that's not as impressive, Colby Thickness. The thick one. I think that would be a good fight. And I got Bogdan Grad. I think all these are bangers. Calvin Cater.
Yeah.
Tommy Gunn McMillan. Andre Feely.
McMillan starts him, I think, bro. Philly, I think, shows levels. I think Cater is the only one that's beatable for Grad. And I think it's only because Cater's legs are dead.
I think Calvin would get out wrestled. But I mean, if Calvin wants to keep on fighting, I think this is a good opportunity for him as well. Young guy, but I think he can probably maybe beat him with his gas tank. I don't know. We'll see. May never happen.
Right.
But that's my call.
It's you got all those are all bangers, man. I liked every one of them. I was thinking about it as I was putting the graphic together. I was like, these are fire. So as you know, I did 5. I always do 5 because I'm fucking ADHD as fuck. And I enjoy making these, believe it or not. So my first one, Uros Medic, the doctor. I'd like to see the doctor remember the name, take on Bilal Muhammad. I don't know if it's going to happen. Or Gabriel Bonfim. That would be, I'd like to see Bonfim get put out cold. I'd really like to see that happen. And then Leon Edwards, if he ever comes out of what fucking underworld he was sent to. I'd like to see that happen.
Yeah.
And Medic keeps asking for that fight, so it makes you feel like he thinks he's found something in Edwards' game. But at this point, it seems to me like it's almost not worth it to fight Leon. If you can move past him and not take that risk, fight Bilal, fight
Yeah,
Bonfim,
I agree.
fight
I agree.
Buckley, fight Brady. Anybody in the top, whatever. Hell, even fight MVP. But MVP's fighting Banger with fight Nurzaton Ruzaboev. It'll be a
Another
crazy
unranked
fight.
guy for MVP, bro. Like that's crazy to me.
Ruzaboev should be ranked though. Like he's right there, bro. He's like 17 or 18. He's close to taking the top 15. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. But then I had Michael Oliveira. Curious to see how his ceiling's gonna be because an Oban Elliott KO doesn't mean a lot. We watched McAleef sub him and then struggle to fucking finish Garimbo. So let's give Oliveira Chris Curtis or Jack Hermanson or fucking Banger and give him Carlos Leal.
I like all those. I don't want
Dude,
to see him starch out Chris Curtis.
bro, me neither. But Carlos Leal, oh, dude, banger. But then I had Jovan Lika. I kind of like this dude, man. I don't know what about him. I really don't. He's just a weird built guy. He looks like he's all fucking torso.
Yeah.
But I'm interested to see what his ceiling's going to be too. And there's a couple guys you could throw his way. One of them just got booked yesterday, but I'll still say it. Tai Tuivasa. Think Galika could kill him. You got Towson Teixeira. The way Lika hesitated may leave some room for Teixeira to have an advantage. I doubt it. I think he would go out way more aggressive in that fight. Or Tanner Bozer just had a banger with Gohan Sarakan. So any of them I like. Then I guess I did Mateusz and Becky. I couldn't remember if I did or not. I know I did two extra. No, here we go. Tufik Masayev. I've been wanting to talk about his. I think the dude deserves a ranked guy or a dude on the outside of the rankings right there. Benil Darush, give him Tufik Masayev. Grant Dawson Tufik Masayev will kill him. Bobby Green
I think so.
versus Tufik Masayev.
Fighting
for a ranking spot. Yo, that would be a banger. And then was that 4? Do you want to hear Navajo or Mateusz's?
Go.
I feel like Navajo's.
Mateusz Gamrot?
The Rembeki.
Oh.
Okay, let's do Rembeki. Let's do Rembeki. Because Navajo is literally just fucking Ankylov, Yuri, Paulo Costa, and Khalil. And then Azamat. But Rembeki, I had to fight Michael Chandler, who's now ranked number 66, by the way. Crazy.
Shit.
Ain't that crazy?
Crazy.
Either Tom Nolan, or who's I think 5-1 in the UFC, and then either Renato Moicano. But I think Moicano just got booked against somebody.
Golly, him versus Chandler would be a banger.
Yes, dude. Him versus Michael Chandler would be I'd sign up for a main event for that, dude. I really would. I think Chandler would beat him.
Yeah, that would be a great fight. Yeah, that would be nice to see Michael Chandler get a win. And
that'd be a justifiable thing to write him out of the UFC too. Because if you lose to Rembeki and you used to be a title challenger, you gotta go, bro. You gotta go, man. But yeah, that was my 5. It was fun cooking a war room for that, and then also really quick, I did the verified off of this card just to get it done. Find that shit. So Navajo, Tafik, and Valentine were the ones that I figured were most verified coming out of this card. They really proved themselves a lot more. They prospects that have been in the UFC for a lot longer than other guys on this card, I felt. Other guys that weren't prospects, obviously, but yeah, that's who I felt verified themselves and solidified themselves in terms of contenders. But yeah, now let's look at this fucking Gamrot and Salkilld card, man. We got 20 minutes to break this shit down.
Okay, let me take this real quick.
That's not allowed, man.
Oh.
I'm gonna self-sabotage while he goes to the bathroom. She is a target. Okay. All right. That last one was a mistake. Oh no.
Well, they just ripped the pen.
No. I didn't do anything, man.
All right, let's fucking do this.
All right.
Yeah.
What are you looking at, man? Stop
I
looking at me
heard
like a
you the whole time.
stop looking at me like a
You're
stop looking
like,
at me
oh,
like a
she's at
cop.
Target.
Fuck. Stop looking at me like a cop, dog.
Let me see something.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. Yeah, no, heading into UFC Vegas 120, we got an interesting. Okay, I don't care about the sponsored ad, man. There we go, get it out of the way. So,
Interesting headliner. We got Gamrot versus Salkilld.
yeah, and
Fucking,
seems like
oh, I don't know
everybody's.
about it.
I don't know how this isn't a pick 'em because everything I've seen about this seems like it might be like 60-40 South Kid people are on. But I feel like I've seen this is the most split down the middle main event we've
Yeah.
had in a little bit. A lot of people are saying Gamrot as a dog is the freest money of the year. Other people are saying that Salkilld is going to starch him. I don't know what to believe here. These are both guys that I ain't the biggest fan of, but I respect their skills. Um, Gamrot just took out Ribovic with ease, and I kind of feel like Ribovic would give Salkilld trouble. I don't know. He might not. So it's kind of MMA math doesn't always work. So try not to use that, but just thoughts I'm having
Yeah.
out loud.
You know that
Um,
Salkilld went to a decision with two of Gamrot's opponents that Gamrot finished. So that's a more little piece of MMA math right
which
there.
opponents? Which opponents were those?
I don't remember.
Let's see.
I read it in a breakdown somewhere.
Was it in the UFC, dude? I didn't even know Salkild's fought a decision yet in the UFC. I thought he's had all finishes. It won't
I don't
load
know.
more.
I could have read it wrong.
KO'd Darush, subbed Malarkey, KO'd Hack Paras, KO'd Anshul Jubilee.
Maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. Ignore that. People, that was not reliable information that I gave.
we don't know. It could be true. I don't even remember the original claim, so fuck it. Oh yeah, the two opponents. But so let me hear your thoughts on this main event, dog.
I don't know, bro. I'm with you. I think it's a toss up. You know, Salkilld could go in there. I think it's either going to go one way or
Yeah,
another. There's two options here. Salkild's going to starch them, or Salkilld or Gamrot's going to show levels. I just
yeah,
think like with a person like Gamrot, it's always like I just don't know how high those levels are when it comes to like a new. This
yeah,
kid is actually good. I don't think he's just
yeah,
a hype train. I think Salkilld
yeah,
is legit.
yeah.
I think it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a toss up.
So
I'm gonna lean
yeah,
Salkilld, but
yeah.
it's gonna be close.
So here's my thoughts on this. All right, Darush beat the shit out of Gamrot for 3 rounds. One of the hardest right hooks I ever heard in my life. But that was about 4 or 5 years ago. Excuse me. Salkilld got dropped by Darush in the first minute and then knocked him out 2 minutes later. But I feel like that is more attributed to Benil being fucking 45, chin being dead, hair's been gray for 10 years. I mean, the guy's old. You know, I love Benil. I'm a huge Benil fan. But
Is
I
his
don't
hair great
his
already?
hair has been gray forever, dog. Like
I know. That's the
fucking
strange part.
his hair was gray when Edson Barboza knocked him out, which was in like 2018. I mean, fucking crazy. But so Gamrot had a hell of a fight with Armin Sarukian on the ground. I really want to watch that fight back. I just ain't had 25 minutes to lock the fuck in. Maybe I'll do it tonight. But I don't know, man. So Salkilld says he learned the jujitsu, the grappling, all that first, and that he's just a knockout artist by accident. Gamrot, we know, can sub dudes pretty easily, and he's a wrestling dominant fighter. He will sit there and fuck your leg for 5 minutes, 3 rounds in a row if he has to. I don't know, man. I don't know who to pick here, bro. And I have no fucking like, I don't care for either guy for real. I don't care for them or hate them. I just am like, meh. I'd like to see Salkilld get a win, I guess. I think if what Salkilld wins, it's going to be a knockout.
Yeah,
That's his only path to victory, or he just somehow outpoints Gamrot if Gamrot can't get him down. But I think he'll also be willing to take guard, and I don't think it's smart against Gamrot because he can eat points. But I think the only way he's going to win is with a knockout, or yeah, and then Gamrot I think could sub him. He can maybe mix it up on the feet a little bit, and then mix in the takedowns and just find multiple avenues to win. I don't know. I don't know that I see a finish happening here. But if I did, I think I see it more from Quillan's side than Gamrot's side.
I agree.
He's gave us nothing to work with out of all of his fights. Like he's killed motherfuckers left and right. Like the longest fight was what, Malarkey, and he subbed
I
him.
think so.
It
Yeah.
was just takedown defense. So it's very hard to guess what we're gonna get from Salkilld here. But I'm here for it. Co-main event: Diego Ferreira and Billy Quarantillo. I feel like Quarantillo is such a live dog here. I get Ferreira has power and he's got accuracy too, but the dude's like 40, man. I mean, he's old. He's
Yeah,
really old, man.
I'm leaning Billy Q, man. I'm going
I
at
think
plus
he's a live
145
dog, man.
underdog. Yeah.
And Billy Q will grapple. He'll clinch. Ferreira will do a little bit of that, but he wants to strike with you. Bless you. Bless you.
Yeah, I agree. I think Billy just finds a way. I think it's gonna be a funky fight.
Yeah.
Neither guys are like this is a wild co-main event.
I wonder what
It's
him by
crazy.
points is. The curse with Billy Quarantillo is the last co-main event he was in. I'm pretty sure he got finished by Edson Barboza
Well,
in Kansas City.
Barboza can still knock people out. You know,
Well, it was
Barboza is
also
still
like
like a
5 years ago
crazy
too.
threat.
It was whenever Max fought Arnold Allen, so maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. But
Yeah.
I'm just curious what Billy Quarantillo by points would pay out. Plus 700. Oh my fuck. All right, I'm gonna gamble later. Darren Elkins versus Yadier Del Val.
This could be a wild fight, man. It's either Darren's going to go to bed early, or I don't know. Maybe he
Yeah,
has a last wind in him.
I don't
Remember,
know.
I mean, Cub Swanson's retirement fight. I mean, he looked like a god. That was
Yeah,
crazy. But I
yeah,
mean, this is
but
Darren Elkins.
yeah,
It's not Cub Swanson.
yeah. Cuz
Um,
Swanson did the same thing he did to Nate the Train to Darren Elkins not too long ago. So Darren Elkins just, I don't know, man. I don't know why he's still fighting. He has no reason to fight, other than he wants to retire in the octagon. I get it, I guess, but fuck, he picked a good guy to do it against. I don't understand why Del Val's a minus 800 favor. He just shit the bed against Jordan Levitt in his 45 debut, and Darren Elkins can wrestle a good amount, and he's got great cardio. Del Val had
yeah,
shit cardio in that fight. Minus 800 after that performance is diabolical. I get it's Darren Elkins, but Darren Elkins bleeds. He doesn't just die, he just bleeds. He
yeah,
will eventually cave, but he bleeds more than anything. And that's my thing is like, I get it, but I don't know. I'm not picking Elkins here, but I am definitely entertaining the idea of $2 slip on him to get by a knockout or something. Plus 550 underdog. I mean,
yeah. That's good. Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
That's the shit right there. Let me see that. Where's it? Darren Elkins. Okay, plus 490 underdog now. Darren Elkins by KO is plus 1800, brother. That's fucking disrespectful. But yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna. I don't know. That's another fight. It's just gonna go one way or it's gonna go the absolute
Yeah.
other.
Yeah. It's going
This
to
is
be a toss up.
another underdog, big good underdog in the next fight is going to be Amanda
Ooh.
Lemos
I don't know,
versus
man. I don't know.
Tyrena.
You know, I
I'm
love
not going to
Lamos.
go. I'm not going to go Lemos, but Lemos has power. But
Yeah.
I mean, Tyrena has a lot of volume striking. She's a
So,
bigger girl.
so
She's strong.
Alexia Tainara, fucking menace, bro. First off, I've noticed after every fight, it seems like she gets more hair. Don't know what's going on there, but and it's always a new color, so it's kind of cool. She's a menace, bro. I think she's gonna just destroy Lemos everywhere for 3 rounds.
Yeah, I
Everybody's
mean,
telling me the
definitely a
sub.
possibility.
Yeah, everybody's telling me the sub is live, and I'm just like, I don't know, but she's cool, man. I like watching her fight. She's a character. She's got personality. I'd like to see, her get somebody a little higher ranked if she wins this. She's gonna be number 8 in the world. I know women's people like to be a little more strict with the rankings, but fuck it, give her somebody like number 3 or 4 if she wins
Yeah,
this, man. I mean, I'm here
I
for it. She's an exciting fighter.
I
Next
agree.
fight, this dude we ain't seen fight since I'm think fucking was it Charles versus Max?
It's been a minute. We talking Billy Ray Goff?
Ty
We
Miller.
talking about Tom Miller. Tom Miller opening up as a
That was
big
the
400
Patty. It was
favorite.
the Patty and Gaethje card, and
Uh,
he knocked out
yeah,
Adam
that's back
Fugit
in
with one.
January.
Knocked out Adam Fugit with a buzzer beater KO. So it was a all right fight. So I don't know about this kid, man. I don't know how sold I am on him, but he's big for the weight class. He's got power. Billy Gray Golf, on the other hand, is just a grinder, man. This dude's 9-4. Looks completely different from the last time we saw him. I mean, he's got a ton of tattoos now. No more long hair. He's got a fucking full. I guess he already had chest hair. I don't know, but I don't remember ever noticing that shit. But the dude's fought a lot of killers. His only win in the UFC is against Kinoshita. He's lost to Trey Waters, who fights in PFL today, and Ramiz Brahimai, and he lost to both of them. So I don't know, man. I guess Ty Miller being a favorite makes sense here. I guess I'm gonna take him, but I am
I
not.
agree.
I'm not too sold on that guy yet. But whatever. Let me move to my dog. Fuck all that
Yep.
nonsense, bro. We got 2 fights in a row. I got a fucking favorite fighter here. Steven Asplin taking on Guillermo Pat. If Nathan, or what is his name? Thomas Peterson? Thomas Peterson, yeah. If Thomas Peterson can fuck you up on the ground for 15 minutes, I think Asplin's going to tear you up on the feet, bro. I was watching film on Pat yesterday. He drops his hands for just about every reaction, which is silly. I'm like, you're fighting a heavyweight. You should do the opposite. You should put him up for every reaction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Aslan's
I don't
gonna
know.
outwork him, bro.
Yeah,
Aslan's gonna cook his ass,
we need
son.
Asplin to not moon the camera after he knocks somebody down. We need him to prioritize winning. And
Yeah,
not only that, getting a finish. This is heavyweight. Heavyweight's getting fighters that are interesting right now. I know it sounds crazy, but they are. You need
yeah,
to stand out
100%.
now. You need to stand out now so you don't have to work your way through that list later. And I'd like to see Asplin really turn up a notch this fight. He could have finished Petrino. Instead, he decided to show his ass, literally. So let's
Yeah.
see him maul Guillermo Pat. Um, but yeah, he's one of my locks this week, not gonna lie. And then another one of my locks, we got my boy Dr. Nurgaje. That just sounds like a racist word. I don't know why. I don't like that name. We'll just call him Dr. Taking on Bruno.
Lopez.
Yeah. And Bruno
Yeah,
Lopez looks like Mexican Rocky. He's going to get knocked the fuck out.
think so. They got him as a
Yeah.
plus 120 right now, so that's
Yeah.
nothing
He's
crazy
getting.
leaning toward
The only thing
DR.
the only thing is I could see Lopez getting a sub on Nurgaze because Nurgaze fucking he gets caught in bullshit. He did at the end of his last fight, but I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. But I got Dr. there. Then we got, man, I think I'm gonna take the dog here, man. Louis Sutherland. I was thinking about it today. I was gonna pick him just for the fact that I've seen him more often and know what to expect for him. But it's a dumb way to take your pick. Jose Montana, I don't know really anything about this guy, but all the MMA guys I talk to, they're really high on him. They like him as a dog this week. I'm gonna just ride the train and pick Jose Montana. I don't know what we're gonna get from him. I know what to expect from Sutherland. I'm too lazy to do the research. Just to be 100% honest with you guys. But I could care less. It's Louis Sutherland. He's probably gonna get knocked out if he don't. He'll just wrestle fucking for 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. It's just so crazy. That dude's built like a refrigerator,
I hate
and he
looking at
just.
him, bro. I wish they make him fight with a shirt on. I'm so tired of that guy. But yeah, then a fight I actually really hyped for these next 2 fights. Manol Sosa coming off a gnarly knockout of Balajiaki, taking on LFA lightweight champion Richie Miranda. This is a
Gonna
banger
be a good
fight.
fight.
This
They
is
got
a
Salsa as a big favorite though, so
yes,
uh,
yeah. Richie
but
Miranda
I
can
think it's
end
gonna be a
this.
banger.
Yeah, Richie Miranda can end this, but I do like Manol Sosa here. The dude's a fucking volume, the power, the pressure. The VPP, the PVP, whatever you want to say, however you want to word it. This motherfucker's got it, bro. He brings it, and he just killed Oki in the final seconds of that fight. He made me a fan. I'm here for it. Souza by KO. Next fight, we were just talking about this guy the other day. Gianni Vasquez filling in on short notice, taking on Miles Johns. I think I'm going to take Vasquez here as a dog, brother.
Oh
He
man,
he he knocked down
it's
a
a tough
Basharat
one.
brother. He knocked down a Basharat brother on 4 or 5 days' notice, and gave him hell for the rest of that fight after knocking him down. Miles Johns is not big for. It says this is at featherweight.
Yeah, it
Think
is.
no. Miles John is about to get killed, bro. There's no way. I thought Miles John fought at flyweight. Does he not fight at flyweight?
You're thinking of Charles Johnson.
No, bro. I swear, this whole time I thought Johns fought at flyweight. This motherfucker fights at 45.
You're thinking of Charles Johnson, bro.
Dude, no, I know Charles Johnson fights at flyweight, but you're telling me this whole time Miles Johns has been fighting at featherweight? There's no way. There's no way. It's got to be 35.
Miles John sitting at a healthy minus 155 favorite going into this weekend.
There's no
Gianna
way.
Vasquez sitting at plus 125 right now for anybody trying to make some plays on Dakota.
His
This is
last
fucking
fight.
mind blown.
His last fight was against Daniel Marcos. It says, which I thought it was against John Matsumoto. Apparently, I'm wrong. I don't know where the fuck the fight is at. Okay, this was on the Randy Brown and Bonfim card. Wow. Okay. And this was a no, he fights at bantamweight. Okay, I knew I wasn't fucking tripping, bro. I was like, what? There's absolutely no way. Okay, now that I'm back to reality, yeah, I like Vasquez in here though, man. I think he's gonna do his thing. He might land a knockout. I don't know, but the fact that it's at featherweight does not make me feel good for Miles Johns at all.
We're gonna see what happens, man. We'll see if he can handle the extra weight. Still sitting at a nice favorite going into the weekend. We do not know. We shall see. Got
Yeah.
another big favorite though is Juliana Miller versus Oliveira. Oliveira sitting at a plus 260 with Juliana Miller sitting at
Bro,
minus 325.
I'm pretty sure Oliveira's lost like her last God, I don't know how many fights.
Both these girls have some shady records going into this weekend, and I think Juliana Miller has it's something almost like 5 losses and only a couple more wins than that. But she's walking in as a heavy favorite. I don't have much detail.
Goodness gracious, Miller's record is terrible.
Yeah, besides
Holy
looking at that
shit.
sketchy record and the betting lines, I'm going to lean Miller, but
Yeah,
I don't have any confidence in that.
If she loses this, she's 5-5, dog.
Yes, yeah. See, it's something crazy like that.
Didn't she win the fucking Ultimate Fighter?
I don't know, but
I'm pretty sure she beat Brogan Miller for the Ultimate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me look at it real quick. I can't get.
We do have a person from this season of the Ultimate Fighter fighting to open up the card. I got
Gigi
the
Canuto.
house on Gigi, bro. Gigi sauced up that girl that she fought in the first round in Tough.
Oh, dude, I forgot to keep up. Damn, I forgot to keep watching episodes. I need to catch up tomorrow.
She cooked that girl. Broke her arm in the first round. But she ended up losing that fight by decision, which is insane because.
So wait, she broke her arm and they didn't stop it?
Dude, her arm, the girl that she was, you got to go watch that as soon as
I need to, yeah.
You got to watch it, bro. It was such a crazy event, but Gigi had this insane pressure. Understandably, she didn't have the gas tank, the UFC caliber gas tank yet.
Yeah.
Maybe it's fixed by now going into this, but what she can do in the first 5 minutes is insane. And she's a fighter. She's a brawler. I love her. I'm super high on her, especially at plus 200. Give me Gigi to open up the card.
Plus 220 right now on FanDuel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm in there.
Yeah. Or no, it was Bet Online. They haven't put her on FanDuel yet. I don't know why. It's the only fight they don't have on there yet. But yeah, it's cool, man. We're going to see 2 weeks in a row people from their current season's Ultimate Fighter fighting. So what's up, man? Well, I'm here for it. This card's got me excited. I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of finishes, but I'm excited to see the outcomes. I feel like it's a money line week more than anything. Oh, I had before we get out of here, man, I did have a fucking long shot bet. I'm pretty sure. I thought. Let me take off Quarantillo by points. Man, that would have been a nice payout, 25,000. So this is my 5 that I think are for sure gonna win. And I was just like, fuck it. What if you threw $25 on it? So FanDuel right now has got a 30% profit boost. Put it on Manuel Souza, Dr. Nergaze, Steven Asplin, Ty Miller, and Alexa Tainara, even though I'm not too sold on Miller. Could replace that with Brian Battle tonight. But yeah, 25 pays 125. Nice little flip.
I got a little slip myself. I'm gonna open up. This is gonna be a little bit more of a risky one than I usually do.
So we
I'm
swapped.
gonna open up. I'm gonna go GG Cantino, then Steven Asplin, money line. Both those are money line. Then I'm gonna
Okay.
go Billy Q sub.
Ooh.
Then I'm gonna finish with Salkilld money line.
Okay. All right. Well, now I just gotta take a look at what that's gonna pay. Yeah, they still don't have GG on here. Crazy. But you said Steven Asplin, Quarantello sub. Let's see what this shit pays. Quarantello by sub is plus 2,000, bro. And then you said Salkilld
Finish
money
out strong
line.
with just Salkilld money line.
Bro, he said, I have a little bit of a long shot. This is the longest of a long shot. This is a 59 times, not even counting GG Canuto being added in at plus
Dude,
200.
I feel this one in my
So
fucking loins.
let's add something in that's plus 200. Amanda Lemos. $5 pays $900.
Yeah, I feel it in my loins, y'all. I just really, this is the one.
Sounds like
This
you need
is
to
the
go.
one.
Sounds like you need to gamble, brother.
Sounds like I do. I got rinsed on on plinko balls today on steak. Yeah, I
Nice.
rinsed. It was not
He
nice.
said I got rinsed. I thought you said I got rich. I said nice.
No.
My bad.
Thank you guys for tuning in, man. This was a funny episode. Y'all make sure to follow us on X,
Bro
YouTube,
said,
like, subscribe.
bro said not nice.
Follow us on
Yeah, no.
TikTok, Instagram. You really everything, man. We love to talk to y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, hope that y'all are enjoying the new segments.
Yeah. Seem to be
Just thank
liking it
y'all.
on TikTok a lot. I don't get no motion from it anywhere else, but on TikTok, everybody's seeing it. It's getting like somewhere between like 300 to 2,000 views on everyone we post. So it's working. And we just cracked 160 followers. So when we get a 500 followers on TikTok and 500 on YouTube, I'm going to give that Mark Coleman bill to somebody. Y'all got us 16% there or something. Fucking, I don't know, 20, 30, 32%. James, you're supposed to know this shit.
Oh
You just gonna
God,
let me, you
dude.
just gonna let me keep guessing. You're not even gonna try to help me. You just gonna let
It's
me
not
keep
I
guessing.
think it's like a 6 or 8% chance that you can win if there's 500 people. Yeah, somewhere around there, I believe.
I
Definitely not
forgot.
32.
Yeah, I forgot what we were talking about, but no, damn.
Appreciate y'all, man. Have a good night.
I think it's a good time to sign off. Y'all tune in, and yeah, I don't even forgot all the tune in shit. I'm sorry, man. It's this horchata.